Hello everybody, welcome to the pre-market sessions. My name is Leslie Pips. Thank you for joining me again as we prepare for the next week, trading week. So as you know, in these sessions, I like to do my forecast for the week. And then I will reevaluate depending on how Monday performs and so I've already done my annotations. My charts look a little bit different. I'm trying to switch between using the white charts during the day because the room that I'm in is very bright during the day, and use the black charts during night. But it's just for my eyesight. But for this one, I'll just keep it on the white. Looks a bit cleaner, looks clearer, and I can see everything quite cleanly. So I've already done my annotations. I did it on Friday night, but I don't want to have this video be too long for me as I do my annotations and explain why I'm looking at certain setups. So if you bear with me, I have my annotations set up on the charts already. So I'm just going to explain to you why I have certain levels and why I'm looking at a certain thing. So we're going to start on euro dollar, and then we're going to work our way to other pairs that I will be looking at. So this one is I'm doing my watch list for the week. I'm just going to run through some of the pairs that I like. Euro dollar, GU, one of the yen pairs, and another different pair that I've been liking lately with is the pound franc, and maybe do the dollar franc. But let's see how the video goes. As you can see, we're starting on the daily. Let's go on the weekly and just see what the weekly is like, right? How the week finished. So on the weekly, I have these levels set up, right? This is my weekly channel. This is the high. This is the high that took out that broke structure, created this low. So far, this is my strong high. This is my weak low. Because this is the low, this low hasn't broken structure yet, but it created this big move. So this is my value area, this is my weekly value area. So we in this channel, this is my external weekly channel, this is my internal weekly channel. So currently what I'm seeing is we had this big push, broke structure, and then if I drag this level over here, this level never held price. So we in sort of a deeper pullback on the euro dollar. So this is the level, the high that I'm looking at. Obviously, this is the buy to sell level. This is the order block. So we're still rejecting this high over here that created this move that broke structure. So we're still waiting on this to be broken. So currently it's rejected, took out liquidity over here. As you can see, this wick above took out liquidity in the zone over here. As you can see, and then we crossed the reaction, right? So I'm expecting a bit of a pullback. I'm expecting price to sort of rebalance price, even if it doesn't come all the way to this value area, but I'm expecting some sort of pullback, some sort of rebalance of price. So that's my weekly. It's currently bullish because it's already, the pullback is already gone too deep to the 0.75 of this movie here, this channel. So it's already gone too deep. So maybe pull back to the 0.5 and see what this level does. But at the moment, it's still looking bullish until we see some sort of maybe tomorrow opens and wicks this high over here, and then we start to see that pullback, right? So that's what I'm looking for. So currently, as you can see, price hasn't shown us yet that it's starting to pull back, right? We need to start breaking structure. I'll put this level here. I'll explain it on the lower time frame. So maybe tomorrow, I'm waiting for, I need a candle like this. Let me just draw it for you. A candle that does something like this. Just wick like that, and then start to drop. Obviously, it's supposed to be a blue candle, but I'll need a candle that wicks and we see. But I'm looking for anything below the structure low. If we break the structure, then I'll be convinced that price is retracing. So if not, this is should be the play. Hold price here and maybe target this high over here. This high. See these equal lows, relatively equal lows, equal highs. I mean, that's the way I would target if we don't pull back and then we close above this area over here, because we already took liquidity, so we just need to break and hold and then target these areas. So it will be interesting to see how Monday opens, but for me, if I'm gonna go short on euro dollar, this is the level that I'll be looking at. Let me go on a 4 hour and show you exactly what I'm talking about. 4 hour, come on, trading view, react, there we go. You see on the 4 hour, right, I drew this structure. Yeah, this is my 4 hour low. Let me just make it visible for you guys. Just make it black. It's my 4 hour low, it's 4 hour high. It's still a weak high. It hasn't done a considerable amount of pullback, but what I'm seeing right now is this section over here. We had like it was very aggressive getting to this point, and then it slowed down in a corrective fashion. So I'm thinking we are creating a move, something like this, but not to this extent, something like a channel like this before a big move. So I'm thinking price is doing the same thing, you can see, but we need to start breaking some higher lows here. We need to start breaking here, start breaking this. This is where I'll be looking to enter if price breaks this low. So that's what I'm looking at, but price is creating some sort of structure like this one here, where it's consolidating for a bit before a big move. So now we're doing this, but I don't think it'll be too late to this extent, because this was a full month of consolidation and then we started to move. So anything below here, I'll be looking for entries. That's why I put my forecast here. So basically something like this, break the structure, react here, and maybe target this zone or this liquidity area, or the structure low, or the weekly structure low, but depends on what we do. So that's my euro dollar forecast. I'm only gonna stay on all the higher time frames, because the 4 hours is where I do the lowest time frame where I do my analysis on. I don't do analysis on the other time frames, on the 15 minutes or the 1 hour. I just execute on those time frames. So that's my plan on euro dollar. GU, I'm only gonna touch on it a little bit, because it's a similar setup to euro dollar. My trading view is a bit slow today, sorry about that, guys. You can see it's a bit similar, but we haven't taken any. This is a value area, obviously original consolidation before we had this move. So we have the weekly channel over here. Just make it in black so you guys can see it. We have the weekly channel over here, the rundown and a pullback. We pull back into this value area. We're holding price a bit. So if we break this high over here and then hold, obviously we're coming to this high over here. So I'm looking at the same thing with GU, but EU has already taken liquidity. GU hasn't done that yet. So GU might just go wick above here and then we start pulling back, pulling down. So this is, let me just change the color of this. So everything is a bit new because it's set up to my black charts. So something like this on GU, if we hold, it's not even as clean as EU. For me, I will be looking maybe if we reclaim this area, if price reclaims this high. So currently this is the high that can hold price and then shoot up again. But if we reclaim this area and do something like this, react of this area and then reclaim this price point, which is 1.25, 285, 26. If the sellers can reclaim this area, then I'll be looking to go short. Maybe target one will be here, the internal structured low, and then the second one here, and then probably the third one here. But that's gonna depend on, sorry, I just want to go to 4 hour trading view. Very slow today. Sorry guys, just gonna make the video a bit longer because it's Don't know if it's my connection or if it's trading view, one of the two. Come on. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at the moment, while I'm waiting for TradingView to decide what it wants to do. Or my connection seems fine. It's just TradingView is just horrible today. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at with GU. I'm not gonna dive too deep into that. And do you want to touch? US? Oh, come on. It's sort of, yeah, it's ruining the video. TradingView, they need to do something about this thing. I'm not gonna touch too much on that. I'm just gonna go do another yen pair, do one of the yen pairs, and maybe touch on gold. Gold I'm not gonna do today because it's run too far. It's doing its own thing at the moment. So if you can find a buy area, if you can dip low enough, if you can find a buy area, maybe that's something you can do. So so this is my annotations. I did this on Friday. I was trying to look for an entry here, but the price was so slow. It was on Friday. The daily, let me go to the daily. This is the daily. Obviously this is my weekly structure. You see my weekly high, my weekly low, internal structure daily. So we had a big move down here, created a low, took out this liquidity zone, it's this weekly low, and we started to pull back, and this is still a weak low because it never took these highs. So this is a strong high, and then price started to change direction as soon as we got to this zone over here, right? And you can see a structure break on the daily, and price is showing very bearish behavior. So we had a bit of a pullback here last week into the zone over here, because this is the last low pre-break. So this is the high. This one here, let me move it here. This is the daily high, this is the daily low, but it's my 4-hour low. I'll show you in a 4-hour chart now. This is the higher broke structure. You can see created a higher broke structure, starting to pull back into the zone, this line over here. So I'll be looking for entries here. So you can see it says potential sell zone. That's what I'm looking at. If this level holds, if I drag it across, you can see we're still rejecting on this level, the last low pre-break. So that's a break of structure, daily pullback. Let me go on the 4 hours so I can show you. It's a bit cleaner. So on the 4 hour, you can see 4-hour high, 4-hour low, for put price. I'm gonna draw this. This is my 4-hour structure, right? My 4-hour structure is 4-hour high, 4-hour low, strong high because we broke this structure here. We breaking structure. This is my external range. Oh, what's happening now? Four-hour. This is my external range. This is my internal range. So we trade into internal range. You see price coming into the halfway point of this range, rejected this 0.5 a lot of the times. So we'll see if price can hold here. If we break about this 50%, we are looking at a deeper pullback. Just my trading view is weird. We are looking at a deeper pullback, and maybe 7.5. If these levels on hold, then we are looking to be bearish if we start seeing price break these levels over here. So that's my yen. Finally it does work. So yeah, so this is what I'm looking at, and there's, I say, potential sell zone, 4-hour high, break structure, pull back into the zone. So I'm looking for price to hold in these areas. That's why I put my entry here. That's where I'm looking to enter, and maybe target the weekly range, weekly range low 139, but this kid, that's why I said T here is TP1. This is the structure low, TP1, and then from there we can react and see what price does. So that's my UJ. Obviously I'm not going deeper, plus my trading view is not playing ball today, so I'm just gonna take these off. I did a yen pair. What else should we do? Let's do a pound franc. Don't really like this market structure, so I'm not gonna do much. Let's go to Aussie franc. It's not clean enough for me. Aussie franc, as you see my annotations here. I'm not gonna go to the daily because I don't know what's happening with trading view. It's just acting weird, so I'm not gonna go too much into detail. I've already done my annotations. As I said, I'll just explain to you why I have these levels like this. Obviously daily structure, daily high, daily low, bit of clean market structure, daily high, daily low, clean market structure. So price came down. Obviously we had a push, we broke structure over here, pull back a bit, after we created a low. This pullback was probably 0.25, just above 0.25. We broke breakdown below, we started to push down, created another low, and then price reclaimed this level. This was the last low pre-break. Before price broke, this was the last low, and then price broke this low. But then interestingly here, let me just move these out of the way. We reclaimed this level, so price pushed back into this and closed above this level again. So there were potential entries here which I didn't take, but we reclaimed this level and started breaking structure. If I can draw for you, structure break over here, break structure, pull back again, another structure break. So what am I looking at here? Obviously there is a buy to sell zone here, right? Price is reacting from it. We are tapping into the premium zone of this 4-hour channel, right? So maybe a pullback into this high, see if it holds. If the sellers can reclaim this level, then you will see a deeper price continuing the higher time frame move. So if we can see we reacting of this, so if the sellers can reclaim this level, then we are looking for something like that. So I'm looking at price reclaiming this high. If we can break below this high, then the sellers will reclaim this price point, and then we'll see a push down. So something to the extent of this. Put your TP1 here or TP2 here, and then just cover this buy to sell zone. So that's what I'm looking at on Swiss franc. So that's my plan for the week. Obviously I do look at other pairs, but if I analyze one yen pair, they all sort of move in tandem. So I'm not gonna create a long video where I analyze every yen pair. I'll do like EU, GU, UJ, and another different pair like Aussie franc, just to keep it short. But you can see where my thinking is, because all the yen pairs sort of move in tandem. So I don't want to dive too much into those. UJ usually tells me exactly what the yen pairs are going to do, and I'll analyze and find and see, look for opportunities. But if I analyze UJ, and then I already sort of know how the other yen pairs are going to react. So that's my week. That's what I'm looking at. That's my watch list. And obviously we wait for the market to open, and then we react. That's how we do things. We forecast and then you react. If price doesn't come here, like on this chart, holds below here, we react. That's how we That's how you do things. You just forecast. So now I have this plan. If these prices come to my levels, I only execute because I already have my plan. I'm not thinking about my. I'm not analyzing while the market is open. I'll just execute, and then I'll just rejig my plan if it's not according to how I forecasted it. So that's how you should also approach trading. So thank you for joining me on these Sunday sessions. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one.